Pay attention, are you listening? You're my favorite girl. Excuse me for the moment. I'm in another world. On a mountain, by a fountain, flowers blooming everywhere. With Venus and with Cupid, the picture's very clear. Hang the sign up on your door. I say don't disturb this dream. Just a way to tell you that I'm so into you. And feeling so real. Don't disturb this room. Rowdy whispers, listener, let the music fill the air. Excuse me for a moment. I'm at a loss for words. Violation, sheer perfection, and as if these eyes would care. Your heart is in the right place, so don't you go and chase. Baby, over and over, the passion starts again. In the lollipops and everything, little taste of sin, causing fire and desire in this mortal soul to live till the angels fall from heaven. The day the earth stands still. Hang the sign up on the door. It says don't disturb this groove. Just a way to say that I'm so into you. And feeling so real. Don't disturb this groove. Cause I want to tell you that I'm so into you. And feeling so real. Don't disturb this groove. When it feels so real, don't disturb this groove.
Here we go. All right, now let's have some fun tonight. Don't disturb the groove, y'all.
Say don't disturb this. Just a way to tell you that I'm so into you. I'm feeling so real. Don't disturb this. Cause I want to tell you that I'm so into you. And I'm feeling so real. Don't disturb this. Cause I need you, baby. I need you, baby. I need you. Don't disturb this. I need you, baby. I need you, baby. When the feeling is so real, don't disturb this. Cause they growing, baby. Growing, baby. And I love it, baby. The way that you talk to me, baby. It's just me. And I love it, baby. Love it, baby. Love it, baby.
That's right. Don't disturb the groove. Boy, look at here, look at here, look at here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, for the record, the word on the street. Look here, we're going to chop it up just a little bit. But first, let me do a little admin talky, and then hopefully we'll get right into it. I'm not going to keep you that long tonight. You know, we're just going to talk about a few things. You know, as I see them, of course, was what we do here. We talk about things that are concerning our community, the American descendants of slavery and the Black vote agenda, things that hopefully that can impact our lives. Yeah, that's for specifically for us and by us. And so that's what we're going to be chopping it up with today. But first, let's get into some of this admin stuff. Listen, I'm speaking, trying to do what I do, and I'm to hope that you would be able to, find me. You can find me on the YouTube channel, Lamar W31955, or just simply punch in, the word on the street, and then hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you hit that bell, when we get ready to have a program, you'll be notified. And check this out: we do it twice a week. We try to do it on a Monday at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Again on Thursday, like tonight, at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Hope your face is in the place. And if not, just punch it up later on and see what we run down on, and hit a comment. Tell me how you feel about it. Let's talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right. Yes. And the other one is on Facebook. Facebook again. You can hit me at Lamar W3 1, and hey, Twitter the same. And hope some of you are following me on my Facebook, and just hit me up. Hit me up. And again, subscribe so I give you a notification when we are getting ready to do it. You hit the like button if you like, or hit the thumbs down button. Just hey, you do you, and I'm gonna do me. And we can disagree without being disagreeable. That's what I say about it. Yeah. So I just want to see. I just want to see what the word on the street is. I'm invested in this thing. Yeah, I'm vested in this thing. And some of us, you should be vested. Really, you should be vested, because let me tell you something. The way things are going, it's not as it seems. They got some tomfoolery, and they got some tricks coming on. Yeah, they got some tricks coming on. And if you want to keep on, doing the same thing and hoping for a different result, well, yeah, I'm not gonna call that insanity, but I'm gonna call it crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it crazy. The word on the street. So, but it's up to you. You live your life, I'm gonna live mine. Yeah, But if you want to help somebody else along the way, go ahead and let somebody know how you feel about it. Maybe some comment that you put down may help somebody. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. Helping us, helping our community. Not only our community, from folks from other communities. If they come in and take a look at what we're doing, hey, maybe be able to change some hearts, change some minds. But if not, if not, we're gonna keep on trucking the way we do our thing. And the lesson from all this is this. The lesson from all this is this. Listen, if you are not willing to help yourself, why should somebody else help you? Yeah. If you're willing and just simply unable, that's one thing. But if you're able and just simply unwilling, shame on you. You get what you get. You get what you get. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's the day's admin business. Of course. Check us out. Check us out. Check us out. All right. Well, today we're gonna talk a little bit about what I call the roadblocks and the gates and the walls they put up and the signage that they put up to try to hinder us from getting what is ours. And they're not. Now, when I say, what I'm talking about, if you ever get opportunity, I'm talking about the system. I'm talking about the white supremacist system that plagues us, that has plagued us since the beginning. I'm talking about that system. Yeah, the gates that they put up, the arm gates and they've put up so that we won't be able to, to get what's ours, and the walls that they put up, and all those other obstacles that we got to go through just to get something, you know. I say, we need to really take a look at that, you know, and see right now, they got the sign up, they don't want us to disturb their groove. They just don't want us to disturb their groove because they already have things, going in a certain way. Yeah, they got things going in a certain way, and they do not want us, to disturb their groove. Because if we really start disturbing their groove, that's when a change has got to come. That's when we get to get dig deep, get dig deep. Because as I said often on my show, time is running out. I know a lot of folk think they get an abundance of time, but I don't think so. And as a matter of fact, statistically speaking, we don't. We don't. They're trying a whole lot of things and ways to get rid of us. Yeah, they're trying all kinds of methods, to get rid of us. And so they don't want us to disturb their groove. And awareness, simple awareness, and we got a lot of folk, that's in our community that is aware of what's going on, but they're simply afraid. And I get it. I get it. I get it. Because this thing here is not for the faint of heart. I'm just telling you. I mean, this is not an easy thing to do. You may be able to, talk to your friends, or maybe, get mad and talk to yourself about it. But when it's come to really doing something about it, voicing your opinion, out loud to somebody, or to someone who potentially can do something about it, we run to the closet. That's all. We're afraid. We get that Mr. Charlie syndrome. No, man, Mr. Charlie don't like that. No, no, man, you better be mess with Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie take your cornbread. No, Mr. Charlie ain't taking my cornbread. He just ain't gonna do it. Not without a fight. Not without a fight. You just ain't gonna take my cornbread, and don't expect some kind of repercussions. And so we need to get beyond that. We just need to get beyond that right there. People just coming in, just taking. They've been taking off our plate for a long time. They've been taking off our plate for a long time. They've been saying, they're going to do this and they're going to do that. Just like that lying boyfriend or that lying girlfriend, or that lying husband or that lying wife. You keep telling me this, you keep telling me that. Yeah. And in the end, that materialize. It's not even a wish list. Not even a wish list. It's just words coming out your mouth. They're coming out their mouths. And so we need to hold them accountable. And right now, we need to start. Right now. We need right now. We need, if there's somebody that needs to sit their ass down and go and take a break, we need to start looking for somebody replacement. Yeah. That's right. We need to start looking for a replacement for them. And we're not talking about a last minute replacement, because we need to vet these people. Yeah. We need to vet these people. Of course, right now we hear about the duopoly. They got the, so-called Democrats and Republican, thing. I say, and I say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. We do not owe any of those organizations a dime, a thing. a thought. We don't, as a people. But what we do need, and what we do owe, we owe it to ourselves and our family to get together, to become one collective force, and let these folks know we ain't playing with you. We are not playing with you. If you cannot do what it is we are telling you to do, then you're fired. Point blank, in a discussion, get your grip and start the tipping. You're out of there. I don't hear no sobbing, no snotting, or no crying. Oh, I'll do better next time. No. You had your 2 years to do better. Now, this is now. You're gonna have to define what you call better. Now, I'm not foolish to think that everything I ask for, I'm gonna get. There's no human being ever get that. But I do expect that you're in there fighting hard as hell to get what I said. You ain't just up there, rubbing elbows, trying to, fit in to get in. No, none of that. No. Those days should have played out a long time ago. We should have been done with that. Yeah, we need to go ahead and just disturb their groove, because they're just acting like, business as usual. Business as usual. Now, I'm all for, and we should all be for the advancement of the United States. That's, that's baseline. But in addition to, and to the forefront of the advancement of us. That's right. Our agenda, point blank, our agenda should be paramount and to the forefront. Yeah, when they start talking about gay rights and trans rights and left right and right left, no, we should bust in and say, wait a minute, hold up. What about our agenda? Because don't black folk, aren't some trans black? That yeah. See that, and that's how they get us in this trick bag. They peel us off. And when they start talking about women's right, hey, don't we have black women? Huh? Don't we have black women now? Last time I checked, we have black women. So that's what we talk when we talk about an ADOS agenda and the ADOS agenda, and when we talk about a black agenda, we're covering all the black in us. But when we talk about reparations, we talk specifically the American descendants of slavery. Now, don't get it twisted. So whenever they start trying to, break us down, like yesterday's news, no, we need to remind them. We need to keep on talking it. Yeah, and those who run from it, yeah, we're gonna chase you. We're gonna chase you right out of Congress. We're gonna chase you right out of Congress. Yeah. So that's the mindset we should have. Yeah. We're gonna chase you right on out. We're gonna expose you and get you out of here because you can't do what we told you to do. Now, and so yeah, we need to disturb their groove. We can't keep on letting them do that to us. Acting like Charlie Brown. Lucy holding the football, and here comes Charlie Brown, get ready to kick it, and all of a sudden she lifts the football and you fall flat on your butt. That don't make no sense. You see it coming. We see it coming. So when you see that coming, don't even play that game. Lucy holding the football, don't run toward it, walk away. Say, I'm not playing that game. That's what we need to learn to do. Stop kicking up dust and falling on our butts. Tell them we're just not playing that game anymore. We're just not playing that game. When it comes to all areas of our community, when it comes to reparations, they dangle this football in front of us. HR 40. There's a lot of opinions about it. You know, hey, my opinion is this. First of all, it's a crappy it's a crappy offering. That's what it is. Just be honest. Again, it's not like they don't know that they owe us. No, no. So it need to be reworded. Many people in there fighting. Yeah, yeah. But to see that, but a lot of folk in our own community, they don't want to disturb the groove. They just want to keep the music playing, the same tune, the same beat. Just keep on doing the same old thing until they get exposed, and then they want to start crying to somebody. Then they want to start crying to somebody. They're like, this is not something that happened to us, yesterday. This has been going on for a while, a long while. So it's time for a change. It's time for us to stand up, be accounted for. Yeah. Stop being so selfish. Yeah. Yeah. We are selfish among ourselves, but but we have some who, whenever the dominant society, tell them, this is what it is. Oh yes, a master. No, stop being a minstrel man or a minstrel woman, dancing and shaking your ass all over the place. But what you need to learn how to do is walk your ass out. That's what you need to do. Learn how to walk your ass out instead of shaking it on the dance floor. Because the only thing you're gonna get is some booze and keys. While your family is being disrupted, when your family's being thrown in jail, when your family's having bad credit. Yes, I said it. While you're begging for crumbs. Yeah, well, you're not only begging for crumbs, it's one thing to beg for crumbs. Now you got to fight for crumbs. Aren't you tired? You ought to be fighting for crumbs. Yes, it's nothing wrong with fighting when you got to. But see, the thing is, we're past the point of crumbs. If we're going to fight, we're going to fight for the whole enchilada, our piece. Yeah, when I see that fork when it hit my piece of the pie, I'm gonna snatch that fork out of your hand and demand you get off my plate. Get off my plate. That's where we should be right now. Get off my plate. Yeah, I'm knocking over the apple cart. I'm knocking it all on the ground. Yeah. It's time. It's time to. It's not time. It's past time to give what is due. Yeah, it's past time. And so let me tell you, family. Let me tell you, family. You are worthy. Don't let these clowns tell you you're not worthy or that you're just it's not owed to you. Just think about it. For all the misdeeds that they have done to you. I don't want this thing about, let bygones be bygones. Okay, let's let bygones be bygones. After you pay me my money, then by God, you can be gone. After you pay me what you owe me, by God, you can be gone. And I don't have no animosity towards you. As a matter of fact, I don't have no feeling for you at all. Yeah. After you pay me my reparations, And I'm not talking about when I say pay me, I'm not talking about no voucher because that's not paying me my money. That's a crime and a shame. Somebody talking about some vouchers. Man, that group right there need to be scratch that record. Vouchers? No, 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 no. I'm talking about dollar sign, y'all. Cut the check. Cut the check. Yeah. When I did the work, there was no such thing. There was no vouchers. When I had to buy the clothes to go to work on, they wouldn't give me no vouchers. When I had to feed myself, there was no talking no vouchers. No, there's some expenses. No, yeah. So we got to think about it. Think about it. Don't let them fool you of thinking this is a handout. No, it's not. It's a debt owed. It's a specific debt owed. It's a specific debt owed that means that there's a specific debt to be paid. Yes. So don't let them try to trick us. That's the lie that they'll try to feed you just to make you think, that you don't deserve anything. And so it's all about listen. This is all about how you see it. Now, if you don't think they owe you anything, you know, now as for me, I'm telling you, you're wrong. If your lineage traces back to the killing fields of the United States of America, I'm talking about the slavery, American descendants of slavery here in these good old USA, yeah, you are entitled to reparations. They were handing out reparations to everybody except the one who was injured. That's what they do. That's the groove. I mean, and this is the funny thing. When I say funny, not as hilarious. This is funny as an odd. Whatever your character is, it's going to come out. Now on January 6th, that was America's character coming out in full display. Now everybody, some folk want to say, they want to talk about let sleeping dogs lie. Listen, them dogs just bit me, and I still feel the teeth. And them dogs had rabies, and so it's time to put them dogs down. Listen, we got to disturb the groove, man. We cannot allow them to sweep that under the rug. That's the same thing they did after the so-called Reconstruction, after they so-called freed slaves. They welcome back the good old boys. They gave them considerations. They gave them all they gave them reparations for lost, slaves that they had, and lost, potential wages, so that they can come up with a new scheme, a new way to enslave us. And I heard somebody say the other day talking about, well, I wasn't part of that. I wasn't part of that. Oh, I'd like you to please explain that to me. Why you want? I wasn't part of that. I was, I wasn't even. My family wasn't part of that. We came here way after that. We came here in the 80s and in the 90s. So we were not part of that. Okay, now you say you weren't part of that. Let me show you how you are currently part of that, because you are reaping the benefits of you are reaping the benefits of my ancestors. The roads that are done, the White House and the institutions, even as far as the HBCUs, you come here and get in. Now, I'm not mad at you about that. That's not, I'm not mad at you if you came in, but you're not coming here free. You're going to have to pay. Yeah, you're going to pay your usury fee. I'm paying it. And part of that user fee is that tax dollars that you're going to pay to fund my reparations. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, to fund that reparation bill, the package. Yeah. So if you don't really want to come to the land of milk, honey, because you don't want to pay American descendants of slavery reparations, then you need to go stay where you are. Yeah, you just need to go stay wherever you're from. I don't care where you're from. If you will not accept those terms, then you need to flow back where you came from, wherever it is. I don't care what time you got here. You need to start packing your bags, start running, because that's part of the system that we need to demand that they give back. Yeah. We can't let them get the groove now. Yeah, we can't let them keep playing the same old music and keep on dancing. We want to disturb that groove. Yeah, we got listen. There's some hard choices, and it's it's not only some hard choices. It's going to be some hard discussions. Now I've got some acquaintances and I got some friends who are not American descendants of slavery. They're just not. I got some acquaintances and friends that are Latino. I got some that are Asian. I got some that are from the continent of Africa. I got some European friends. Yes. I got friends. But I tell you, I'll tell them just like I'm telling you. Listen, our friendship does not hinge on your accepting you're accepting me as a beneficiary of American descendant slavery. It does not. It just doesn't. Because I was that before we were friends. And so if you're not accepting me as who I am, that's on you. It's not on me. You can walk away. For real though. And that's the line that we have to face. That's a line. It's a tough one. I got some good friends. They're not American descendants of slavery. And I got some good friends who are. And so that hadn't been said, I'm not gonna sidestep it. I'm the way I'm talking to you folk right now, that's the way I'm gonna talk to them. And if I lose some friends over that, then we weren't really friends because you didn't know me. And I didn't know you, obviously. Yeah. Same thing about, when you're Christian, whatever religious preference that you attest to or proclaim to be, hey, I keep on saying this and I say it again. I'm not anti-religious against any religion or spirituality, nor am I anti-gay, nor am I anti-white, black, Latino, African, Asian. I'm not anti anything. I promise you, I'm not. But what I am, I'm pro American descendant slavery. I am. That's just it. That's it. And if you're mad at me over that, once again, and that's a deal breaker. Once again, that's that. You go your way and I go my way. I hate to see you go. But that's the way it is. Staying on code, baby. We got to listen. We've got to disturb the groove. We can't keep on doing the same thing. Yeah. And as far as our relationship with each other is concerned, because our head's so twisted up, our heads spin around like Sybil, or like the old girl on The Exorcist, just spin it around. One of the main reasons is because we do not know who we are for the most part. We do not self-identify. We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to disturb the groove on that. We're gonna have to disturb the groove on that. We're gonna have to self-identify. Who are you? Who are you? I'm not talking about what you do. No, who are you? I'm not talking of your occupation. You may be the butcher, the candlestick maker, or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. Who are you? Who are you? You got to identify yourself. You know, I've got some relatives. Uh, um, they're black. As far as I'm concerned, they're black. But they come at me with this. I'm mixed. That's their thing. I'm mixed. Or they're white or they're Latino. Yeah, yeah. I am not going to identify them. They have identified themselves. Only thing I identify them as, hey, they're my relative. That's we can't deny that part. But they have to identify themselves, who they are, who they are. And so when it comes to our reparations, and they have identified themselves, other than American descendants of slavery, and the checks start flying in. I listen, baby, I love you, but don't try to tiptoe back over on this side of the line. I'm serious about that, because I'll call you out. I will call you out. Don't come tiptoeing back over the side of the line. Not when you've been playing that line over there. And it's not hard, and it's not out of malice, because I want you to know who you are. And when you decide who you are, baby, I'm happy for you. I'm gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you anyway. But you are who you say you are. Yeah, yeah. And so that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to stay on code. We're gonna have to disturb the groove. We can't let them keep on doing those kind of ways. We just can't. Now I don't expect everybody to be bold. I don't, because you can be subversive. Yeah, yeah, but you better be subversive within the group. Now what do I mean by that? If our group get together and you profess to be American descendants of slavery, however you don't claim it publicly, but you don't proclaim it publicly that you are, nor do you claim it publicly that you're not. Because I'm not talking about being a double agent. No, I'm not talking about being a double agent. I'm saying that you just do not publicly express yourself that you're an ADOS. Not that I know some people say, hey, listen, that's me. That's what I said. And you can go and have your jam sandwich any way you want it. You got peanut butter on the side. That's your thing. I'm just telling you how I'm looking at it. For the record, that's how I see it, the word on the street. As long as you have confessed that thing to someone in the ADOS community, privately, and we know where you're standing, and once you're in public, you're not professing to be on the other team, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. That's just me. I'm fine with it. Because all soldiers are not battle ready. All soldiers are not frontline soldiers. Some soldiers are in the closet to be brought out at another date, at another time. But we know they're there. We know who they are. Yes. As long as you follow the code. As long as you follow the code. You do nothing to harm us. But you do nothing to harm us, but you do something to aid and abet us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then you're good to go. You're good to go. That's right. You are good to go. Yes. And so this week, as I'm looking at these cats, talking about the January 6th. Um, uh, Man, there's so many words. Some folk call it insurrection. Some folks are calling it a riot, and some folk are calling it a peaceful march. You call it whatever you want to call it. I call it a bunch of bull. I call it a bunch of bull. Yeah, I call it a bunch of bull because unless and until they get not only they already let off two, they already gave a slap on the wrist to two folk, and which is that's is that what we're doing now? Don't come up with don't come up with, me with no more garbage because that was just crazy. But that's hey, but later on down the line, when you start really digging in deep and you start taking the bones out the ground, and all of a sudden everybody's crying, well, you let these two folk off light, now why are you trying to nail me to the cross? They set precedents, you see, and so they felt they're focusing on that right there, while all the time, while meantime, uh, um, you know, how bad they brutalize the law enforcement and whatnot. Hey, listen. I have nothing against law enforcement. We need them. We need good law enforcement, and we also need the qualified immunity kicked out. Yeah, we need the qualified immunity just kicked the hell out. We need to go ahead and just disturb it. That group need to be disturbed and then be taken off the table. So while they playing around trying to get some sympathy for those law enforcement personnel, which they went through something. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm not saying that they didn't. But that does not negate, nor does that cover the fact that we still need to fight for that qualified immunity to be thrown out. I don't want to. I want to hear no Jim Crow Clyburn talking about. I don't hear no sloganeering. Defund the police force. You know what we were talking about when we say defund the police. We're not saying to get rid of them. We're saying allocate the funds differently. Allocate the funds differently. If they're not, if their only job is to come and shoot up a bunch of folks whenever they show up, act like they're some black boot Nazis. Hell yeah, get rid of them, and let's try something else. Have a real, not a pretentious, weak advisory people board. No, a regulatory people board. When we say something, it's like sticking our teeth into some steak and pulling it out the bone. It means something. I was tired. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of this dog and pony show. Just tired of it. People dying out here. People with badges killing folk. And then the prosecutors and the judges are sitting back like they're handing out M&Ms. There's two folk from one side of the track, black and white supremacist systems, in the same courtroom. Some things need to be universal. Some things just need to be universal. But unless and until we get rid of the dead weight, Unless when we get rid of the dead weight, we're going to always have this portion of the or this segment of our justice system who's going to do some crazy things to us, and it's not going to be beneficial for us. It's just not. It's just not going to do it. So we're going to wrap it on up today. We're going to wrap it up because really, we cannot continue to do the same thing. We just can't. There's too much at stake. So whenever you get the opportunity and you watch this, give me a comment. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think. Should be done. Are we okay? And from your vantage, do you think we're okay? And if we are okay, that's all right. That's how you see it. Just for the record, your word on the street is this. But let me know. Just let me know. Because my folk, I'm telling you, my peoples, I'm talking about my American descendants of slavery folk, or the financial Black Americans. Whatever you want to call yourself, and you forget, and your line leads back to the killing fields of America. You know who I'm talking to, who I'm talking about. Just keep your head in the game. Just keep your head in the game. Because let me tell you, brothers, till the next time, word on the street, for the record.
So get together, baby, we're all alone. Now I can tell you, girl, you turn me on. I get no I get no I've been loving desire, baby. You got to make the rest of I get nothing. I get nothing.